When someone manifests large sums of money in a short time frame, they're operating from a completely different consciousness than most people. While others are grinding, hustling, and struggling to make ends meet, they've discovered something the masses have never been taught. The universe has been trying to pay you a supernatural salary your entire life, but you keep rejecting the checks. What you're about to learn challenges everything you've been told about money, work, and wealth creation. The principles that create millions in months operate on spiritual laws that seem impossible to the logical mind, yet they work with mathematical precision for those who understand how to apply them correctly. The difference between those who manifest extraordinary wealth quickly and those who struggle for decades comes down to three fundamental shifts in consciousness. Recognizing that divine intelligence is your employer, understanding that you have an invisible business partner arranging supernatural deals, and becoming the type of person that money naturally seeks out. When these three elements align, rapid wealth manifestation becomes inevitable. You've been conditioned to believe that money comes through hard work, smart investments, or lucky breaks. But the highest level of wealth creation operates through supernatural salary consciousness. The understanding that the universe owes you compensation for being exactly who you were created to be. Your very existence qualifies you for divine payment that exceeds anything human effort could produce. This supernatural salary isn't earned through performance or productivity. It's received through alignment with your divine purpose and accepting that infinite intelligence has been trying to compensate you abundantly for simply being you. When you shift from trying to earn money to allowing yourself to receive your cosmic compensation, everything changes. Most people work for human employers who pay limited salaries based on time and effort. But you have access to an employer with unlimited resources who wants to pay you based on your divine worth rather than your human output. This employer never experiences budget cuts, economic downturns, or cash flow problems. Divine intelligence always has infinite resources available for those who understand how to receive their supernatural salary. The key to accessing this higher level of compensation is recognizing that your talents, gifts, and very existence create value in ways you've never been paid for. Every prayer you've prayed, every kindness you've shown, every moment you've aligned with love instead of fear, all of this has been creating spiritual equity that the universe is eager to convert into material abundance. You may have experienced moments when money appeared from unexpected sources without any direct effort on your part. These experiences were glimpses of your supernatural salary system in action. When you consistently operate from the consciousness that divine intelligence owes you abundant compensation, these miraculous provisions become regular rather than rare. Understanding that you have an invisible business partner revolutionizes your approach to wealth creation, while others struggle alone, trying to figure out strategies and create opportunities through human effort. You have access to a partner with unlimited resources, infinite creativity, and supernatural ability to arrange circumstances for your financial success. This invisible partner is divine intelligence itself, constantly working behind the scenes to create opportunities, connections, and breakthroughs that exceed anything you could orchestrate through personal effort. Your job becomes recognizing the deals your partner is arranging and saying yes to the opportunities being presented to you. Your invisible business partner never sleeps, never takes vacation, and never stops working on your behalf. While you're sleeping, divine intelligence is arranging circumstances for your next financial breakthrough. While you're focused on daily activities, infinite wisdom is orchestrating connections that will lead to unexpected income. While you're praying and affirming, supernatural forces are moving to manifest your desires into reality. The most profound shift occurs when you develop money magnet personality traits that naturally attract wealth without effort or struggle. Money has consciousness and gravitates toward people who embody certain energetic frequencies. When you become the type of person that money seeks out, wealth flows to you through multiple channels simultaneously. Money magnetism operates through specific personality traits that wealthy people develop naturally. Absolute certainty about their worth, generous spirits that share freely, expectant attitudes that anticipate abundance, and peaceful confidence that never doubts divine provision. These traits create an energetic field that draws money like metal to a magnet. The biblical account of Solomon demonstrates the supernatural salary principle with stunning clarity. When divine intelligence offered Solomon anything he desired, instead of requesting wealth, power, or personal gain, Solomon asked for wisdom to lead his people effectively. His request revealed a consciousness that valued service over self-interest, wisdom over wealth, and divine guidance over personal ambition. Because Solomon demonstrated the character of someone worthy of supernatural compensation, divine intelligence not only granted his request for wisdom, but also blessed him with riches and honor beyond anything he had asked for or imagined. Solomon's supernatural salary included gold, silver, precious stones, and tribute from other nations. Wealth that flowed to him not through conquest or commerce, but through divine favor responding to his noble character. His willingness to prioritize divine wisdom over personal wealth created such a powerful alignment with spiritual law that abundance became inevitable rather than pursued. Solomon's reign became legendary not because he worked harder than other kings, but because he understood that true wealth flows from divine intelligence to those who embody the consciousness worthy of supernatural compensation. Take a moment to acknowledge this invisible partnership that's already operating in your life. Comment below and declare, "My divine compensation flows to me now." When you write these words, you're not just making a statement, you're entering into conscious partnership with infinite resources and unlimited creativity. Your written declaration activates the awareness that you're never working alone, that supernatural assistance is always available, and that your business partnership with the divine realm guarantees your financial success. Perhaps the most transformative understanding is recognizing that money magnet personalities operate from abundance consciousness rather than scarcity thinking. They never worry about running out of money because they understand their connection to infinite supply. They never compete for wealth because they know there's more than enough for everyone. They never hoard resources because they trust that giving creates space for receiving. These personality traits can be developed through conscious choice and consistent practice. Every day you choose gratitude over complaint, you strengthen your money magnetism. Every time you give generously instead of hoarding fearfully, you increase your attraction to wealth. Every moment you expect abundance instead of preparing for lack, you align with the frequency that draws money to you. Chester Carlson exemplifies the invisible business partner principle through his revolutionary invention of xerography. When Carlson envisioned a dry copying process that would eliminate messy carbon paper, he had no corporate backing, limited resources, and was working from his kitchen as a patent lawyer. Instead of being discouraged by these limitations, he operated as if he had an invisible partner arranging everything for his success. He spent years developing his photocopying concept, trusting that the right opportunities would appear at the perfect time. When over 20 major corporations, including IBM, General Electric, and RCA, rejected his invention, declaring that nobody needs copies, Carlson persisted with faith that his invisible partner was guiding him to the right company. After 7 years of rejection, his breakthrough came when a small company called Haloid agreed to develop his technology. Carlson's willingness to act as if supernatural forces were arranging circumstances for his success, combined with persistent faith in his invisible partnership with divine intelligence, transformed Haloid into the Xerox Corporation and created an entire billion-dollar industry. His story proves that when you operate with absolute trust in divine collaboration, the universe moves mountains to support your success, even when conventional wisdom declares your vision worthless. Another way money magnet personalities operate is through energetic generosity that creates circulation rather than accumulation. They understand that money is energy that needs to flow, and they become willing channels for abundant circulation. Their generous spirit signals to the universe that they can be trusted with increasing amounts of wealth because they'll use it for blessing rather than hoarding. You may also notice that money magnet personalities speak differently about wealth than struggling people. They never complain about lack. Never criticize wealthy people, and never speak limitation over their financial future. Their speech patterns consistently align with abundance, creating verbal agreements with prosperity that the universe works to fulfill. The development of supernatural salary consciousness requires understanding that your divine worth far exceeds any human valuation. The universe doesn't pay you based on your resume, your education, or your current circumstances. Divine intelligence compensates you based on your spiritual value, which is infinitely precious and worthy of unlimited abundance. This consciousness shift often feels uncomfortable initially because it challenges deeply ingrained beliefs about earning and deserving. You've been taught that you must work hard to deserve money, but supernatural salary consciousness recognizes that your existence itself qualifies you for divine abundance. You don't have to earn your worth, you simply have to accept it. When you truly embrace that divine intelligence sees you as worthy of millions, your entire energy field shifts to match that valuation. You begin carrying yourself differently, speaking differently, and expecting differently. This energetic shift signals to the universe that you're ready to receive the level of abundance that matches your divine worth. The invisible business partner principle accelerates when you begin making decisions as if you have unlimited resources backing you. This doesn't mean spending money you don't have, but rather approaching opportunities with the confidence of someone who knows supernatural provision is available. When you operate from partnership consciousness, you take inspired action that human logic might consider risky, but spiritual wisdom knows is perfectly safe. Your invisible partner communicates through intuition, synchronicities, and unexpected opportunities that appear when you're aligned with abundance consciousness. Learning to recognize these communications becomes essential for maximizing the partnership. Every inspired idea, every unexpected connection, every perfect timing situation is evidence of your partner's activity in your financial affairs. When you declare your supernatural abundance with unwavering faith, speak these words with absolute authority. I now receive wealth through divine partnership. This declaration aligns your consciousness with the supernatural salary that's already been assigned to you by infinite intelligence. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of rapid wealth manifestation is understanding that the universe has been preparing your financial breakthrough long before you knew you needed it. Every experience, every connection, every skill you've developed has been orchestrated to position you for the moment when millions flow into your life with supernatural speed. The money magnet personality fully develops when you realize that wealth seeks you out because you've become a safe place for abundance to land. Money gravitates toward people who will use it wisely, share it generously, and allow it to flow freely. When you embody these qualities consistently, you become irresistible to wealth in all its forms. This personality transformation also includes developing absolute faith in divine timing. Money magnet personalities never force outcomes or manipulate circumstances. They trust that their invisible partner is arranging everything perfectly, and their supernatural salary will manifest at exactly the right moment for maximum benefit. You may have been waiting for external circumstances to change before expecting abundance, but the highest level of manifestation works in reverse. You align with supernatural salary consciousness, embrace your invisible business partnership, and develop money magnet personality traits. And then the universe rearranges circumstances to match your internal state. The manifestation of millions in a short amount of time becomes natural when these three elements operate simultaneously. Your supernatural salary consciousness creates the expectation of abundant compensation. Your invisible business partner arranges the opportunities and connections necessary for manifestation. Your money magnet personality ensures that wealth flows to you from multiple sources with increasing frequency. Understanding this system transforms your relationship with money from struggle to flow, from effort to ease, from hoping to knowing. You stop trying to create wealth and start allowing yourself to receive the abundance that's already yours by divine right. Divine intelligence has revealed the secret of supernatural wealth manifestation, but you must choose to activate these principles through consistent alignment with supernatural salary consciousness conscious partnership with infinite intelligence, and deliberate development of money magnet personality traits. The universe is waiting for you to step into your role as someone worthy of millions, someone backed by infinite resources, and someone that money naturally seeks out. What I've shared with you today provides the blueprint for manifestation that exceeds anything human effort could produce alone. You now possess the knowledge that transforms ordinary people into extraordinary wealth magnets. You hold the secret that accelerates manifestation from years to months through supernatural principles that operate beyond natural law. This is your moment to activate the consciousness that draws millions to you through divine channels. Declare with absolute faith and unshakable conviction, I am worthy of supernatural abundance, and millions flow to me now through divine channels. My invisible business partner arranges perfect opportunities for my financial success. Divine intelligence pays me my supernatural salary with perfect timing and abundant provision. I am a money magnet, attracting wealth through my consciousness, and prosperity seeks me out in avalanches of abundance. All that is mine by divine right now manifests in perfect ways under grace.